Hello, my wonderful AJR fans out there. In this video, we will be discussing the last bit of information and updates before the release of The Maybe Man. And with the release of this album in just a few days, I'll definitely keep you updated on everything you need to know about it. So if you haven't done so yet, feel free to subscribe. And if you're looking for a place to express your excitement for the album release, definitely join the Discord server. I'll include a link to that in the description below, but it's just really fun to be able to talk about the album and the release and our favorite songs and all the excitement behind it. So definitely join that if you're interested. All right, and now to begin with the updates, there was some big news shared today, and that is that TMM will have a tour. And it was really cool because they announced this with this really heartwarming video about where they started and how they have a stadium tour now. Now there is a long list of tour dates, which you can check on their website, but if you're interested in going, be sure to register for early access. And I'm sure you can find a link to register on one of their socials, but it's important to do that just to make sure that if you want to go, you can reserve a ticket ahead of time. Now, as far as what was explained in the video, they did talk about doing things that they've never done before or to a scale they've never done before. So I'm assuming they have some really big plans for this tour. So it sounds really exciting. Now, in other news, AJR has just been really good at releasing a bunch of cool content. Of course, they released the music video for Yes I'm a Mess on October 25th, which I just wanted to mention real quick because I really appreciated this. I just love this backstory of them making this entire video, not being happy with it, grabbing a bunch of cameras and just going out on the streets and making their own. The whole thing was just very much AJR. It was goofy, it was fun, and I just really appreciated it. They've also been teasing a bunch of their songs early with these videos, including Touchy Feely Fool, which I'm going to talk about a little bit more later, 2085 and Hole in the Bottom of My Brain, or at least I think it is because it mentions something about a brain in it, which if you haven't seen the teasers for any of those, go do it because they're really cool. Like honestly, everything that I've heard so far from this album, I have enjoyed. Another piece of content that I really appreciated was this interview discussion about Turning Out Part 3. It was just really cool to hear them talk about it and just thinking about where the songs started, where they are now is just kind of refreshing. But the last thing that I wanted to talk about in regards to the content that AJR has been releasing is something that I feel like wasn't discussed about a lot, but something that's super important. AJR announced that they have their own room on this app called the RecRoom. And to be honest, when I first saw that, I was like, okay, cool. It's like this little mini game thing. And I didn't think much of it, but I downloaded the app and I set up my own profile, and I was just really surprised, first of all, how cool and interactive it was, but also with the surprise that they included in their own room. So basically how it works is you enter in this AJR specific room and you get to ride this virtual roller coaster. And this whole time you're able to like shoot these targets. It's kind of goofy, but it's pretty fun. It's like a virtual Disney ride almost. But during this ride, it's playing music the whole time. And it's of course playing AJR songs off of TMM, including the songs that have been released, as well as Touchy Feely Fool. And not just like a snippet of the song, it plays the entire song. So if you are interested in hearing the full-length song, Touchy Feely Fool, download the app and ride this roller coaster. But yeah, just really weird experience for me because I wasn't thinking anything of it. I just did it because, you know, I make content on YouTube and I was like really surprised that they included the entire song in this. So definitely go check that out. All right. And the last bit of information that I wanted to discuss is regarding two different performances. The first being the album release show. If this is the first time you're hearing about it, I am so sorry, but you cannot get tickets to it anymore because it was sold out. And it actually sold out in the first 4 minutes, I think it was. But just for your information, it's going to be in New York City on November 12th, which is the Sunday after the release. And I don't think they're going to be streaming it or just doing the audio or anything like that. However, there is a performance coming up that you can stream this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's right, tomorrow night. They're going to be having this listening party on Twitch. But this is all going to be hosted on Amazon Music's Twitch channel. So if you want an early look at this album, granted, it's only going to be like a few hours before the album's released, but it's still pretty cool. I know I'm going to be a part of it. And actually, I'm going to try to stream this in my Discord server so that we can all kind of hang out and talk about it. Of course, we're mostly going to stay muted, but it'll be fun to experience that all together. So if you'd like to join us for that and any other AJR related things, join the Discord server, which is linked in the description below. And of course, if you'd like to stay up to date with everything AJR related, feel free to subscribe to the channel. But thank you so very much for watching this video. I can't wait to share more when this album is released so soon. But thanks again, and I'll catch you again in the next video.